Hi everyone, Red here. Today is a very exciting video. At least exciting to me in a personal way. We're looking at dreams. Now, if you don't know what dreams is and you haven't seen Kind of Funny's most recent video where they had one of their YouTube people basically dive into dreams, and in fact they had some of the content creators on dreams basically recreate a show in the format of the game. Now, if you don't know what Dreams is basically a play, create, share. It's done by Media Molecule, the same people that did Little Big Planet. But Dreams is much more, you can make anything instead of you can make levels for Sackboy to run through sort of thing. So you can go from games to art to contraptions to 3D modelling, all that sort of thing. It's basically like Unreal Engine, but I imagine without the coding, that sort of thing. I've never tried Unreal Engine, so don't know. But today we're actually going to take a look at some of the dreams currently made within Dreams. So I've got a wee selection here. This is not my curated list. This, you can actually make lists of any type of content that you want within Dreams for other people to see. You can actually become a curator for the game, and it's actually got a progression system that kind of way. So even if you're not a creative type of person or you don't want to create stuff, this game is basically like an indie vending machine where it's got unlimited games so long as there's people creating on it. And as one of the creators myself, I have created Red and the Phantom Castle, which is basically my channel mascot. It's a little white character that's kind of like 1920s sort of inspired. I create content around him, mainly focused around him, and we're currently working on a sequel that will be released later on this year. But enough chatting, let's jump in and see what the game actually has to offer. We've got a poster, the Starry Night, the famous poster. Oh, it's a level. So yeah, a lot of people make a lot of walking sims in Dreams. It's a relatively easy thing to make. Drink absinthe. Always drink absinthe on your windowsill. But yeah, it's this sort of thing that people like to make. Very arty, very kind of heavily inspired. Just really, really cool abstract things. And when I say you can make pretty much anything, you can make pretty much anything. I don't know anything that couldn't be made. If you wanted to make an RPG, if you wanted to make, maybe not an MMO, online stuff, there isn't an online mode for it just yet. That's sort of been worked on right now, so that will be coming out. Next up, we're going to try a 2D platformer. Now, this one was actually made by someone I know. He's a friend, Scary Biscuit, really, really good content creator on Dreams, and I think this is his latest project. It's very, I think that's the Futurama ship. So yeah, it's kind of like it's a fun 2D platformer. The beautiful thing about this is, like, I feel like this is something that you would buy on Steam, and that's what a lot of the content on Dreams is. It's a lot of stuff that you would pick up on Steam that would be like, oh, I'm going to try out this new indie platformer where you're trying to get to your ship, because it looks absolutely fantastic. A lot of people were worried when they seen Dreams, because in Dreams, a lot of the way it's kind of built using flex, if you don't detail it enough, everything can look fuzzy. But that's kind of like that's someone that doesn't really know what they're doing on Dreams, making something and it being fuzzy, and then you're like, oh, that's kind of that kind of comes from a lack of experience on the product rather than a limitation of Dreams. Dreams really doesn't have limitations except for maybe online things, but you can make games where things carry over, where content is always expanding and changing, and if you pick something up in one level, it will carry over. In fact, with the sequel that I'm working on, that's actually a very real thing that we're working on. So I'll actually go ahead and just show you something. I'll show you something that I've worked on. I can't show some new stuff. Don't look at any of this. This is kind of my library of things that I'm working on right now. But I'll show you the intro to my game. So this, Red in the Phantom Castle, there's the mascot Red right there. Fantasy type of game. The first one is a very linear experience. I would say it's more of an experience than as a game, purely just because it lasts about an hour, and there's no real kind of back and forth. It's more just you're progressing through it, so you'll do a level and then a cutscene and a level and a cutscene. But with the Red in the Curse Styles that we're working on, that is definitely more of a... It's very Wind Waker inspired, so I'll just let you see how things kind of progress and how things work, and the voice actors that you can get for your games. So the game's meant to be played in black and white, but you have the option to play it in colour, just in case you don't like that.
One year ago, the island of Celeria was prospering, a home to many. It was ruled by a beautiful queen, Queen Solace. Many admired the queen, for she was kind and compassionate, accompanied by her little knight, Red, whom she found injured in a forest many years ago.
So it's that sort of thing where you can make something like that, and it's a full story, full experience from start to finish. It tells the full thing. But let me just show you what I meant by the fact that you can make things fuzzy than not fuzzy. So I'll show off this. I'm actually showing off a bit too much here. Don't pay attention to too much. Right, this is just my training area for my character where I work on him. So if you look up close, you can see that, you can see the individual flex. Everything's kind of fuzzy. You can, with the power of friendship, tighten it up. This is a really bad example. It's a bad example, I apologise. Let's do it on this. Okay, right. So yes, you can make it undetailed, where it will become this fluffy mess, or you can then tighten it up, where it then becomes this really sharp product. So it's really how you use your space, how you use your workings, and the more you work in Dreams, the more you kind of learn to hone your skills. I mean, it's like anything, you play it and then you get better and you learn more stuff. So let me show you. This video was really more about, why you should pay more attention to Dreams, because Dreams in itself, Dreams is self-sufficient in a sense where the content and the community behind it is really passionate about it. Everyone that works on it, maybe not the people that just play it for the indie titles, but everyone that's working on it is really trying to get their foot off the ground in terms of some form of development. Now, not everyone wants that, but I myself, and my mascot Red, I am trying to kind of get him to a wider known audience. That's kind of my goal. So showing him off and getting things out there is definitely my goal. So let's here's a really cool one. So this is all using the paint strokes. I have no idea how this guy did it. It looks like You know what it looks like? It looks like a mini game in like WarioWare, where you have to feed cats and dogs croissants. Nah, just skip the cutscene.
1, go.
Ah, well. And you kind of have to go along to the beat. Now the animation, just the animation of these cats is insane. I'm really not good at this. I'm really not good at this at all. I'm so bad at this. This is like... I'm so... just take the... I'm really bad at it. But this sort of stuff just shows you how you can go from making a 3D platformer title to a mini game that people fall in love with purely just because of the characteristics of it. You can make really interesting stuff like this. This is kind of a walking sim, but not kind of first person, so it kind of shows you like the stuff you can make and the lo-fi. I mean, I'm a big fan of lo-fi hip hop, so this type of thing really is my jam. And just the interestingness of it, like it's like it feels lived in, despite, you know, everyone's just like a round black shape. It's got so much to it, and it's got so much kind of love and passion behind it that you really can't fault the creators on this game. Now, there's a lot of memes and stuff like that, and a lot of you can create things that are already kind of known IPs. Personally, I stay away from that sort of thing because, one, I can't make any headway with someone else's IP. Two, well, I've kind of got my own IP, so I kind of stick with that. Oh god, I can't not show this off. So this is, I think, one of the biggest animations made on Dreams. I know there's another one where it's like Rabbit and Boy, but just look at this intro. Look how professional this intro feels. It's the people that were, now not every, but you can collab and stuff and work with other people. I work myself. However, I do have help on certain aspects. Like one of my friends, Sean, he makes a few assets for me and helps me with a lot of the logic, and he kind of taught me how to do a lot of this stuff. But just like look at the kind of beauty and the scale of it all, and just even the sand kind of molding to his foot is just, it's insanely like, this sort of thing, like really impressive. Like, he's got sweat coming down his face. So if you, and this is on sale by the way, Dreams is on sale. Like, if you're a creative person and you need an outlet to create stuff, Dreams is the place for you. The people are really supportive. They're really creative and talented, and everyone is always willing to help. Even if it's just wee bits here and there, people are willing to help. And I think with Dreams coming out with multiplayer and stuff, it's only going to get bigger. So it's best that you get in now and either start enjoying or start learning how to create. Like I said, even if you don't want to create, tons and tons of indie titles at your disposal. If you don't like one thing, there'll be something else. And there is a lot of there's a lot of known IPs. So let me just show you stuff that I was looking at, because I was kind of looking for some Dreams Thunder recently played. I was looking up Chow Gardens from Sonic Adventure to see if anyone had actually made any Chow Gardens, and people have to certain degrees. Nothing insane, but definitely some really interesting stuff. Again, if you just even just look at the this, which I thought was insane. Someone remade the intro from Metal Gear Solid. If you're a Metal Gear Solid fan, I mean, it's pretty freaking awesome. Just how they managed to kind of get it so real to and so faithful to the. Oh, the snake's a wee bit wobbly. How's it going, bud? Running away, get out of my way. I think I actually killed everyone. But yeah, this other than Snake's kind of wobbly movement, he's a very wobbly character. It's pretty damn accurate to what it was, which is incredibly impressive, considering we don't get any help from the Media Molecule devs. And what I mean by that is they won't join a project and start working on it for us or with us. Well, maybe I don't know. Pig Detective, I think, had a few of the molecules working with it, but I don't know how involved they actually were. But this is all made by mostly individual people. Red in the Phantom Castle was made by me. The script, the story, that's something that's been very personal to me, and the characters very personal to me for years, way before Dreams. It was just through Dreams I was able to output everything into, you know, that world. So yeah, if you're on the fence, give it a try. It's on sale right now. You won't be disappointed, even by the amount of content that you can play. I have showed a very, very small amount, a very small portion of what Dreams has. In fact, I probably have not done it even close to justice. If you would like to see 5 of the biggest titles you should probably play, look up that Kinda Funny video. I forgot what the guy's name is, but seems like a nice guy. Was showing off some of the good content on Dreams, and you'll be able to see just how good the animation really can be, from the fact that the full thing's animated in Dreams. So yeah, thank you very much everyone for watching. I hope I didn't ramble on too much. Dreams is a very important thing for me. It's my way of getting my content out into the world, especially through my main character Red. All my channel stuff is based around him. All my Twitch stuff is based around him. So it's kind of like Dreams is very important. So I mean, I know I'm coming across like I'm trying to do a hard sell, and I kind of am in a way. But it's also an honest sell. Dreams is fantastic. You'll meet some fantastic people on it. And if you're a fan of Media Molecule from the Little Big Planet days, I grew up on Little Big Planet. I went through my teenage years. I was, you know, angsty teen to not teen playing Little Big Planet. And I met some amazing people through that. So it's kind of like, it's really nice to kind of have Dreams as a way of kind of getting back into that. But yes, thank you very much for everyone for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day. My name's Red, again, just in case you forgot, or in case I didn't say it enough. These types of videos comes out every Friday, gaming videos comes out every Monday, and I stream Tuesday to Thursday. I think next week we're doing Outer Wilds. Never played it. I try to do a lot of games that I've never seen or touched before, so it's fresh and new. But yes, until next week, or Monday, or whenever, I hope you have a fantastic night, and I'll see you later.